Good morning, Team GR, and welcome to this week's Celebration Assembly. I have to tell you, my heart has been bursting with pride this week because I can't believe how exceptional you have all been, either in school or with your online learning. We have covered so many things this week. We've had some marvellous maths, some amazing writing, drama, some fantastic science work, learning about volcanoes, for example, asking lots of scientific questions, thinking scientifically. We've had some superphonics, we've had some wonderful French and some very creative videos from families coming in. You've also had a really good go at my Fun Family Challenge, and more to come on that. It's been a brilliant week, so thank you all for being so intrepid, for being so passionate about your learning. Let's see who has impressed our teachers this week with our stars of the week. Here we go.
Good morning everyone, Mrs. Mangam here from Donaldson class. I want to start off by saying a huge well done to everyone in Donaldson class, children and adults, who are all superstars. Whether you're at home or at school, you've been working your socks off this week. A big shout out to Sophie and Milena, who have been brilliant on Seesaw this week. Just amazing work, and keep it up. You are fabulous. It's lovely also to hear people's voices on Seesaw and see those video clips, so keep sending them in. I'm really missing you all, and it's lovely to see you. So thank you for doing that this week. Our star of the week this week. Now, it's somebody who is in school at the moment, and they're resilient like Rocco, intrepid like Indy, and just generally a wonderful person to be around. And it's actually been a real pleasure to have them in class this week, spending some special time with them. But I suppose I want to give them Star of the Week really for their writing. I've been really impressed with this person's writing and how hard they've been trying with it, especially how neat it is and how carefully they're thinking about what they want to write and how to form the letters and thinking about the sounds that they can hear when they're writing. So our Star of the Week this week is Sylvie. Well done, Sylvie. You are a superstar. Keep up the good work, everybody.
Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Kendall here in Milne class. And is it really Friday already? How quickly did this week go? But I've enjoyed every single minute of it. So thank you to everyone in Milne class. You have been unbelievable. I think we've done everything this week. We've done things like colour mixing and dancing. We've done Mr. P's amazing challenge. We've done some incredible phonics. We've looked at the number 0 in maths. And as always, we've been carrying on with our amazing topic on the Great Fire of London. So well done everybody in Milne class. Keep up the good work. Now I've chosen someone to be the star of the week because I've noticed this person just quietly getting on with his work, and he is making the most amazing progress because of it. His phonics this week has blown me away. He's done a bit of a mixture of home learning, and then he came into school one day this week and he showed me his incredible reading. And he blew my mind. It was absolutely brilliant. And he's done other amazing things, such as an incredible peg hunt. And then he set up a lovely baker's shop at the weekend with his mum. And he had real baked goods in there, which looked absolutely delicious. And also, one more thing. In school this week, we were working together in maths. And we were working in pairs, and I noticed just how empathetic this person was and how dependable, just like Daisy, he is, and what a great coach he was as well. So he was saying some top tips to his partner. So for those reasons, and for just being a little ray of sunshine, like the rest of Milne class actually, my star of the week this week goes to Rowan.
Everybody, it's Miss Folks here. I hope you're all okay and have had a wonderful week. What a busy week it's been, but I can't believe it's Friday again already. I love this time of the week when we get to celebrate and share everybody's success across the school. I find it really difficult now to choose my star of the week because we've got some amazing children in our bubble at school. Miss Barrett and I are so proud of those children who walk into school every day with a huge smile on their face and showing such passion for their learning. And the children and families at home are doing an incredible job of taking part with all the learning on Seesaw. So I want to say a huge well done to all the children and families as well. I have a very long list here in front of me about my star and all the wonderful things that she's been doing. She has created a bakery just like Thomas Farriner's in 1666 for our Great Fire of London topic. She'd made some salt dough that she was selling in her bakery. She was pretending the bakery was on fire, and she played in her role play bakery area for over 2.5 hours. She completed the Some Dog Money Challenge, and although she found it very challenging, every day she did a little bit and she got better and she showed how resilient she was. She has learnt a new rhyme all about London's burning and has sang it down Seesaw to me, which was lovely to hear. She's been showing me all the wonderful Lego that she got for Christmas, and she's even taught her 4-year-old sister how to read phase 5 words, sounding out and blending those sounds together to read the word. I am so proud of her, and I know she'll be watching now and she knows it's her. So a huge well done to you, Lola, and your family for such passion and enthusiasm for home learning and giving extra effort all the time. I'm so proud of you all. Well done.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Barrett and I work in Rosen class on the ground floor. Well, we have had another incredibly busy week this week. Everyone in our bubble at school and all those children working at home are just working so hard, and I couldn't be prouder of all of them. So it's been a really tricky choice. In fact, I've actually recorded 4 different Star of the Week videos this week because I just couldn't choose who to pick. But I've decided to go with this person because he has just shown the pride values in absolutely everything that he's been doing. He's been in our bubble at school at the moment, and it's been very tricky in school as well because it's not the same as it normally is without all your friends and some different things that we have to do, and so it's been really challenging for this person getting used to all of those changes. But he's just coped so well, and actually he's thriving. His learning has just been amazing over the last few weeks, and he's particularly shone this week with how hard he's been working on his writing and trying really hard to form all his letters correctly using those whooshes and flicks. And honestly, to see the little smile on his face knowing that he's so proud of himself as well has just been amazing. So very well deserved this week. Our star of the week is Kieran.
Good morning everybody, it's Mr. Mould here. I hope you've had a fantastic week, whether you've been learning from home or learning at school in one of our bubbles. Now my star of the week this week is from Mill Bubble. My star of the week this week is a complete all-rounder. He's such a fantastic addition to not just Mill class but our school. He's such a wonderful young man. He works so hard in everything that he tries. And we have been learning so much recently about the Great Fire of London, of course, in Key Stage 1. And he has just become completely immersed in all of the activities that we've been doing. And it's been so good to see his passion for learning just come out, as it always does. This person is, and this might be a big clue, a very big Harry Potter fan, as I'm sure we all are. So they've also been incredibly helpful using their magic spells to help us tidy up the classroom at tidy up time. So it's been fantastic to see. And they've also baked a Harry Potter scar with their salt dough baking as well. So they've been working incredibly hard in the kitchen as well. This person as well, just to cap things off, is always incredibly polite. They've got lovely manners. They are always really kind and considerate and caring, holding doors if they can, always saying thank you and please for when someone has done something for them. And it's just lovely to see that coming out, and it really helps their friends to also learn those good things to do as well. So for being so dependable like Daisy and such a superhero, my star of the week this week is Leonardo.
Hello, Mrs. Smithson here from Mulpergo class. Oh my goodness, we have had some epic home learning in year 3-4 this week. I have been so impressed with all the work that the children in my class and the other 3-4 classes have done this week. Now, my star of the week, I actually chose at the end of the day on Monday because I saw some phenomenal work from her. And I thought, star of the week material, I think. Not only on Monday, though, she carried on throughout the entire week, blowing my socks off with her enthusiasm for her learning. So it is a young lady. She has made a brilliant erupting volcano and told me how to make it erupt. She told me the ingredients that she used. She has made some telephones with string and yogurt pots. She has done some amazing maths work and some fantastic volcanic poetry. I am so proud of this young lady for her attitude to her learning, her dependability, and her brilliant work ethic. So star of the week in Mulpergo class this week is Ava.
Hi everyone, I hope you've had a lovely week. We have been learning lots and lots more about volcanoes this week. We have been thinking whereabouts in the world different volcanoes are. We have been researching to find out about some of the world's biggest volcanoes and some of the most active volcanoes. We've been finding out what the difference is between magma and lava. And my star of the week has been so passionate and enthusiastic about our volcano topic. She has created a wonderful acrostic poem. She has built an absolutely amazing model. It blew my socks off. It's huge and I can tell she's worked really hard on it. And on top of her learning, she's also been making salt dough and dancing, and it's really put a smile on my face. So she should feel very proud of how hard she's working. And my star of the week is Jessica.
Good morning, Team TR. It's Mrs. Homberg from Kurdish Pandy class. Well, the sun may not have been shining outside, but it's been shining very brightly in years 3 and 4 this week. We have been making some fantastic volcanoes, some of which have erupted. We've got some string telephones and we've learnt lots about sound by playing with those. We've had a poetry week and we've had some really great acrostic and kenning poems, really powerful vocabulary and some brilliant reading of those poems. Star of the week in Kurdish Pandy class this week is actually in school, and she has been impressing Mr. Walsh with her dependability, her mature attitude, the way she asks questions, her passion for her learning. And I have to say that when she's been with me before Christmas, I've noticed all those things as well. So, for always being passionate and always thinking carefully about her work, star of the week in Kurdish Pandy class is Lacey May. Well done, Lacey.
Hi, it's Mr. Morland in the Pullman class here in Year 5. Well, it seems that we've also had an incredible week with lots of work getting done and to a fantastic quality, whether that's been in school, where I had the pleasure of spending a couple of days this week, or in the home learning environment online. Whether it's been learning about the heart or personifying cocoa beans, looking at Mayan timelines, learning decimals, or even looking at US presidential inaugurations, everything has just blown me away with the effort that has been put in, both in my class and the other children that I've had the pleasure of teaching and working with this week. So well done, all of you. My star of the week, though, really embodies some of the pride values that you see there just behind me. The first one, of course, Paolo, a passion for learning. You can just taste the enthusiasm in every piece of work that they submit, and they really do give it their all. They are also dependable, and I know that they're just going to have a go at everything, and I also know that if I ask them to change something or edit something or look at something again, no problem, it'll be done and it'll be back to me for another review, and that's fantastic to see. Finally, I know they're also one of the most empathetic members of our group, and one of the first to look out for people who have been given head teachers awards or been given other recognition, and to pass on their congratulations as well, and that's a wonderful thing to see. This week though, there was a standout piece of work which I know some of our other teachers and staff have already wondered at, when they produced an incredible video of a French market stall filmed in their home with the help of a willing volunteer, and it was practicing the language which they had learned in their French session this week. Well, I tell you, this video, c'était magnifique. It was wonderful. So, my star of the week for an incredible effort across the board, but also some fantastic French work as well. Bien joué to my star of the week, which is Libby.
Hello everybody, this is Mrs. Rabina up here, actually on the top floor in Ralph class this week. Wow, the amount of work that is coming in to Seesaw is absolutely astounding. Me, Mr. Morland and Mr. Harrison, we could not be more impressed. What's more, the amount of questions being answered on IXL is phenomenal. Ralph class, this week, you answered over 500 questions in one single hour. I was absolutely stunned. I could not be prouder of every single one of you and how hard you are working, which makes it really, really hard to choose Star of the Week. This week's Star of the Week, however, is somebody who has really started putting so much more effort in. When we give you feedback, it's really lovely. We really, really like it if you take action on that feedback and you put it into action in your work, and it makes us really proud. And this person, this week, has tried to do that with every single piece of work I have given him. Every single piece of feedback he's followed. He's working on taking his time and really writing in as much detail as he's capable of. And that is making us incredibly impressed. Misha, this week's Star of the Week is you. Well done.
Morning, it's Mr. Harrison here from Taylor Class on the top floor of the Tower of Power. So our star of the week this week has been really shining through, and that's impressive when the whole class have been working so hard. So this person hasn't just been tackling their work ferociously, dropping some incredible diary writing, pretending to be a cocoa bean, some awesome maths work and some fantastic science, and all sorts of wonderful stuff on Seesaw. This person's also been making it their mission to make other people happy. She's been dropping some really kind, thoughtful, supportive comments on her friends' learning that she's seen on the class blog, and it's just made other people's days a little bit better. So if she's seen a good piece of art, she's identified it, she's picked it out, she's said what she likes, and she's celebrated it. She's picked up on people's writing and given them feedback and said what she likes about it. And this person's positivity is really shining through. So for all of those reasons, for being a positive role model, for tackling her learning, and just for helping other people to feel positive when they might be finding things a little bit difficult, our star of the week is Alina.
Hi, it's Mrs. Bune, and I am here to give you the star of the week for the children that are in the house. And this person has really stood out this week for a couple of reasons. One of them being their incredible resilience, especially with their maths. and they really persevered with their maths and have been an absolute superstar. So well done for that. And the other reason is how incredibly dependable they've been this week and are forming really, really good relationships and friendships with some other children. So well done for being incredibly dependable. Now, we are not the only people who have spotted this, because their class teacher, Miss Atkinson, has spotted the amazing work that they've been doing on Seesaw. So our star of the week this week for the children in the house is Danny. Well done, Danny.
Good morning, everyone. My shout out this week is for someone who is always passionate in their work, shows lots of resilience and intrepidity, but has taken dependability and empathy to a new level. This young person always helps the grown-ups ensure we have a lovely, clean, tidy classroom to do our learning in, always looks out for those others who might be feeling a little bit upset or that might have hurt themselves, constantly follows adults' instructions, and is an all-round superstar. We are very lucky indeed to have Martina in Reynolds' class. Well done, you.
Hi, it's Mrs. Wilkinson, and I'm currently working with our reception bubble. I'd like to give a shout out to a boy in our bubble who's not normally in my class, so it's been so lovely to get to know him better over the last few weeks. He's so passionate about his learning, and he's starting to make some new friendships, which is really lovely to see. Plus, my Super Mario knowledge has gone through the roof since getting to know this boy. So I would like to give a shout out to Elias.
Hi, Miss Maud here from Morpurgo class. I'd like to give a shout out this week to Cody for making me smile a lot. Some really, really good work this week, particularly on Some Dog with his maths and also getting really high on the leaderboard. And who can forget the day that he swallowed a dictionary when we were doing our Volcano poems? Some really, really brilliant words. So thanks, Cody. Big shout out to you.
Hello to our class, it's Mrs. Carter-Genizio here. Just like to say I'm missing you loads and I can't wait to see you again. I'd like to give a little mention to someone this week who works hard all the time at school, and now they're working from home. To show that they're working that hard shows true motivation, and whenever they leave a little message, it's always so polite with lovely manners, and their work is always to the highest standard. And so I'd like to give a little mention this week to Michelle. Now before I go, I have 5 little people in my house who I think have been missing you all a lot, and they'd like to say hello. So here they are. You want to give them a wave? Ta-da! Okay, bye!
Hello, Miss Ely here from the Year 5 and 6 bubble in school. I want to give a big shout out for Josh B this week, who's worked really hard on his Diary of a Cocoa Bean and also his maths, which includes some really tricky decimal work. So well done, Josh. Great job.
Hi there. It's Mr. Walsh in school with Surdish Panda class. This week I would love to give a shout out to Jacob. It's fair to say that when I told the class we would be performing my favourite poem, Please Mrs. Butler, Jacob was not feeling especially confident. But by being an intrepid and resilient learner, Jacob was able to step out of his comfort zone and take a risk, and it paid off with spectacular results. By using his voice, Jacob was able to brilliantly show the increasing frustration of the teacher, Mrs. Butler, and I thought it was a fantastic performance, Jacob. Well done to you.
A record-breaking number of Head Teachers Awards this week, I think, and I'm not surprised. So well done to each and every one of you if you have had a Head Teachers Award, and well done to all of you who have reached the smiley sun. Let's give you all a great big round of applause and woo Okay, time for Mr. P's Star of the Week. And again, I found it pretty tricky this week. I'm going to have to give it to 2 people because these 2 members of Team GR only joined our Grove Road family in September, and it's been a really strange time to join a new school, especially again now in another period of lockdown and supporting remote learning. But every single day they are rays of sunshine and positivity, and I want to thank them and celebrate their wonderful work and efforts since joining the team. So my stars of the week this week go to Mrs. Rabina and Mrs. Mangum. Singing time now, followed by Mr. P's Fun Family Challenge number 2. Here we go.
Paolo is so passionate, he really loves to learn. Writing, playing, drawing, games, he can't wait for his turn. Loving all the different things which we can do at school. Paolo thinks that learning's really cool. Rocco is resilient, he doesn't like to stop. Even when the work gets hard, he's aiming for the top. Getting stuck from time to time, he handles it so well. Rocco's even tougher than his shell. 'Cause we've got pride in the things we do. Pride when it's me and you. Learning all together is the way. Pride in the ways we dare. Pride in the ways we can. Pride in all the things we do each day. Indy's an intrepid dog, he likes to try things out. Always doing something new, he's brave without a doubt. Finding all the ways to learn like marvelous mistakes. Indy shows that she's got what it takes. Daisy is dependable, on her you can rely. Helpful and cooperative, you know she'll always try. She works well with everyone and teamwork is a must. Daisy is a dolphin you can trust. 'Cause we've got pride in the things we do. Pride when it's me and you. Learning all together is the way. Pride in the ways we dare. Pride in the ways we can. Pride in all the things we do each day. Ellie, she has empathy, she's sensitive and kind. Whatever your problem, she will never ever mind. Listen, help and understand, she takes the time to care. Ellie is your friend who's always there. 'Cause we've got pride in the things we do. Pride when it's me and you. Learning all together is the way. Pride in the ways we dare. Pride in the ways we can. Pride in all the things we do each day. Pride in all the things we do each day. Pride in all the things we do each day. Keep our eye, keep us right.
Hi everyone, okay, it's time for Mr. P's Fun Family Challenge number 2. This week it's the sock challenge. So ask a grown-up to help you out with this. All you need are lots of pairs of socks. Ideally, the more colourful the better. You also need a bin or a basket or a cardboard box perhaps to help throw them into as part of the challenge. We're going to ask now for one of our good friends to come and help have a go at this challenge and demonstrate to you how it works. Here we go. Okay, we've got Sammy with us here. Thanks for being with us, Sammy, and having a go at Mr. P's Fun Family Challenge. How are you feeling about the challenge, Sammy? Okay, Sammy's feeling a little bit red, but that's understandable. He's never had a go at it before, and foxes aren't really known for their throwing skills. But let's see how Sammy gets on and we'll find out how he's feeling afterwards. Firstly, set up this challenge. You need to collect all of your pairs of socks and then jumble them all up, as you can see here, into one nice big pile. And then you need to set out your collection box. We've got a treasure chest today, and ready for throw. Okay, Sammy is ready. The socks are all jumbled up and ready. We've got our basket or our treasure chest. Okay, Sammy, 60 seconds on the clock. Ready, steady, go! Go for a pink pair. Ooh. Come on, Sammy. Yay! That's one. Yes! 2 pairs. Keep going. Oh, let's go for the pink and greens. Here we go. Quick, quick, quick. Yes! 3 pairs for Sammy. 4. On a roll. Come on, Sammy. 10 seconds. Let's get one more. Yay! And time out. One more. Oh, just missed. Well done, Sammy. Let's give Sammy a great big round of applause. Okay, Sammy, let's see how you've got on and the target for all of the children. Let's count them out. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs, 5 pairs, 6 pairs for Sammy. Well done! Okay, everyone, so there you go. Mr. P's Fun Family Challenge. The sock challenge is now officially open to all Grove Road families. Have a go, send your videos in on Seesaw and see if you can beat Sammy's score. If you want to add some extra challenge for grown-ups at home, you could perhaps lengthen the distance that you have to throw. You might only be able to use one hand, or you could put some odd socks into the mix to make it a bit more tricky. Have fun, enjoy yourselves, and send your videos in. See you soon. Okay, well done everybody. Stay safe, look after each other, keep smiling and staying positive. I hope you have a lovely weekend. It's goodbye from me, Mr. P. And it's goodbye from Mrs. Mangum, from Mrs. Kendall, Miss Barrett, Miss Folks, Mr. Mould, Mrs. Smithson, Miss Atkinson, Mrs. Homburg, Mr. Morland, Mrs. Rabino, Mrs. Bew, and Mr. Harrison, and everyone from Team GR.